The vibes have been great in Marvel Rivals Season 6, but since I already covered the huge update dropping this week, I wanted to talk about one hero potentially coming to Marvel Rivals in only a few months that could have an even bigger impact on the game's player numbers than Deadpool, Ghost Rider. What it do, Durag Nation? A lot of new heroes and villains have been teased so far, but none are arguably as big a deal as the Spirit of Vengeance. Besides Nightcrawler, he's the hero I want to see most, and since it looks like he's thankfully arriving in the game this year, I thought it'd be fun to go over every tease, reveal, and piece of lore that has set up the arrival of Ghost Rider so far, since we've gotten some exciting new updates during Season 6. First, Hulk smashed that hype button so YouTube shares the news, and let's get it. Everything started before Rivals even launched Season 0. Back during the beta period, the devs dropped an official poll in the Discord asking players what heroes they wanted to see next. The poll featured big heroes you'd expect like Wolverine, Thanos, and Deadpool, as well as smaller heroes like Black Bolt and Emma Frost. Now we know that the devs have been adding heroes directly from that poll into the game because out of the 9 characters listed, 4 of them have been added to the roster already, with the surprisingly second place Deadpool leading off 2026. It seems the devs also took notice that Ghost Rider beat Deadpool in that poll because they've been laying the groundwork for his arrival ever since through the lore of the game, which is of course how they always set up new heroes and villains for future seasons. And the main way they are setting up Ghost Rider is through Mephisto. Mephisto is a very important villain in Ghost Rider's lore, as he's not only basically the devil of the Marvel Universe, but he's responsible for granting him the power of the famous Rider, which happened when he bound a powerful demon named Zarathos to Johnny Blaze during an attempt to collect his soul after Mephisto tried to cheat him. Mephisto had a big tease starting in Season 4 when the Grandmaster sent a letter to Kunlun, which featured the reveal that Gambit and Rogue would be arriving in Season 5. His letter included a playing card that he revealed he won off Mephisto in a game. This was also the season we got our first look at Ghost Rider's character model. In one of the caves, there is a mural of the Avengers from 1 million BC featuring Agamotto, Odin, the Phoenix Avatar Firehair, Black Panther, Fan Fei, the first Iron Fist, and of course, Ghost Rider. Mephisto has actually battled the Stone Age Avengers in the comics before, as well as a young Thanos and several Doctor Dooms, so their inclusion was definitely not a coincidence, especially with everything else that was revealed later. This million BC version of Ghost Rider will likely be one of his costumes since the Stone Age Avengers Black Panther skin was already added to the game, so we could potentially get a Stone Age theme to the Battle Pass during the Ghost Rider season, and maybe even an Echo Hero skin of Fan Fei for Iron Fist like they did with Lady Loki. The Ghost Rider season will almost certainly feature Mephisto as the main villain, and we first found out how he'll get involved in the story as a major player during Season 5. This whole season's events revolve around Gambit trying to steal a contract from the Collector as part of a job from the Grandmaster, because the document has Doctor Doom's last name on it. In a gallery card entry from the perspective of one of the Doctor Dooms, we found out that this document was a contract. Doom was having visions of a woman calling out to him, and Victor thought this might be the key to recovering his lost memories, since he felt a deep connection to her even though he had no idea who she was. Doom used the power of Chronovium and found she was being held prisoner and tortured in Mephisto's realm, and that she was connected to a contract with the name Cynthia on it. Cynthia is, of course, the name of Doctor Doom's mother, and Doom was able to track down the contract to the Collector's Museum and is currently on his way to steal it. This means he'll either be targeting the X-Men or the Grandmaster, assuming Rogue and Gambit gave him the contract after escaping the museum with Deadpool. But Mephisto's threat level increased dramatically in Season 6 when it was revealed how the Collector even got the contract. Mephisto gave it to him in exchange for a mysterious ancient sculpture made of brass pipes. This can only describe a Concordance Engine. These are extremely powerful devices created by the Beyonders to manage the multiverse. Owning one means Mephisto is holding a device capable of granting wishes, controlling time and space, as well as traveling freely through the multiverse. On top of that, these devices attract powerful beings called Death Celestials, who look to destroy everything near the device. This would make Mephisto a threat that all the heroes, and even both Doctor Dooms, would need to work together to defeat, especially since Doom will want to save Cynthia. Having a Ghost Rider for this battle is going to be a requirement, and I can't wait to see how it plays out, which could happen in Season 8 or 9. It definitely won't be Season 7, since it was revealed that it will take place in New York with Kingpin as the main villain, while White Fox and fan favorite Black Cat will be the new playable heroes. This was revealed in the final gallery card on the Battle Pass, where Deadpool gives a summary of everything that happened after escaping the Collector's Museum. Deadpool also mentioned Ghost Rider by name while he was trolling leakers about what new hero they might potentially find next while data mining. The consensus among players seems to be that Ghost Rider should be a Vanguard, which seems likely since this year the devs have confirmed they are focused on adding more non-duelists to the roster. I also think Vanguard fits the character better. Ghost Rider for sure deals a lot of damage with his fire, chains, and iconic penance stare, but he's by no means squishy and isn't known for flipping around all over the place. He fights in your face and is known to be able to tank a ton of damage, so Vanguard would work perfectly for him. Hopefully he doesn't get low HP like Tank Deadpool or Rogue. I feel like Ghost Rider should have at least 700. The game doesn't just need more tanks, it needs more frontliners instead of another off tank. Ghost Rider and Deadpool dropping in 2026 would be perfect for a year that seems to be dominated by superheroes. There are not just a bunch of exciting shows and movies, but a ton of exciting superhero games that need to be on your radar from both Marvel and DC. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.